Tariffs are a critical tool in international trade policy, often sparking heated debates about their effectiveness and impact. While they may seem like a straightforward tax on imports, the reality of how tariffs work and who ultimately pays them is far more complex. To understand tariffs, we need to examine their purpose, mechanisms, and economic consequences. Tariffs form a huge part of Donald Trump's foreign policy, so understanding them is going to be important for the next 4 years. A tariff is a tax imposed by a government on imported goods. The primary goal of a tariff is to make foreign products more expensive, thereby encouraging consumers to buy domestically produced goods. Tariffs can also serve as a source of government revenue and a tool for protecting local industries from foreign competition. Governments use tariffs to respond to economic challenges, geopolitical tensions, or to level the playing field in international trade. There are several types of tariffs, each functioning differently. Ad valorem tariffs are calculated as a percentage of the value of the imported goods, while specific tariffs are a fixed amount charged per unit of the imported item. Protective tariffs aim to shield domestic industries from cheaper foreign goods, whereas retaliatory tariffs are imposed in response to trade disputes, often escalating tensions between countries. Another key category is revenue tariffs, designed primarily to generate income for the government rather than to restrict imports. Understanding who pays tariffs is crucial in evaluating their real-world impact. Technically, tariffs are levied on the importer, the company or individual bringing goods into a country. However, the economic burden of tariffs does not stop there. Importers often pass the increased costs on to businesses and consumers through higher prices. For example, The impact of tariffs is felt across multiple sectors. Domestic producers that compete with foreign imports may benefit, as higher prices for imports make their products more competitive. However, industries that rely on imported materials, such as manufacturing and agriculture, can suffer from increased costs, reducing their profitability. Tariffs can also trigger retaliation from other nations, leading to trade wars that further disrupt markets and supply chains. This was evident in the US-China trade conflict, where tariffs on goods ranging from soybeans to electronics resulted in economic strain on businesses and consumers in both countries. Tariffs also influence global trade dynamics. When one country imposes tariffs, its trading partners may retaliate, creating a cycle of escalating trade barriers. This can reduce overall trade volume, slow economic growth, and strain international relations. Conversely, free trade agreements seek to eliminate or reduce tariffs, promoting smoother economic exchanges between nations. Politically, tariffs are often framed as a means to protect jobs and national industries. Leaders may use tariffs to appeal to domestic workers, particularly in industries facing foreign competition. However, economists frequently debate their long-term effectiveness, arguing that tariffs can lead to inefficiencies, reduced consumer choices, and unintended economic consequences. In summary, while tariffs serve as an influential economic and political tool, their impact is far-reaching. While they can protect domestic industries and generate government revenue, they often result in higher costs for businesses and consumers. Understanding the mechanics of tariffs and their consequences is essential for assessing their role in global trade and economic policy.